All right, people are jumping on. Hearts are streaming in already. Who's ever in the green? Oh, in the orange, they're going crazy. Give me a sec to put up the link on Facebook for the gang over there. How's everybody doing? Did you win your day yet, anybody? I bet some of you did. Got to be late in some of the part of the world for some of you guys. Hello, yes. Let me cut and paste that. Good to see everybody coming in. Zinzino, Sweden. Just one home run yesterday, but it was when it was needed. Thanks for asking, Dave. We are raking out here. We are raking out here. El Salvador. I'm with someone from El Salvador. En este momento. Okay. Is that it? All right, so we got Glenda in Washington. Wow, they're going fast. Spain, ID Life Gym in PA. Powerful woman in network marketing tonight. Okay. Mi ticos de Costa Rica, South Carolina, Houston, Live Shot, Peru. All right, hey guys, do me a favor if you would swipe and share and tell people we're talking live on prosperity because we got an amazing topic today. We're going to talk about how you create a new story for yourself. How you can just stop, take track, modify, change plans, and create something amazing for yourself. Hey, Jedi Feinstein, good to see you in. Christian wants us to know he's in Colombia, is present. Peru, muy caliente, Peru. Hey, Lynn Rose, good to see you on. Mana Mama, rocking in New York City. Monica there, Yoli Nation is there. Scott from Wisconsin, Naples, Puerto Rico, Marina Del Rey. Hey, thanks so much for all the hearts. Hamburg, Tanzania. Hey, Sean T. Hill. Yesterday, Becky West Kennard, 1,900 hearts. Sweet Blessing was crazy like always. 3,200 some hearts. Mexico, good to see. Oh, there's Sweet Blessing. And I got to tell you, the replay line. Hey, Issa O'Hara's back. Good to see you there. Back in Iowa, getting ready to for the caucuses, I guess. You replay people. Last 2 days, the replays are doing double. You live people just weren't pulling your weight. I got to tell you, the replay people they crushed you the last 2 days. They went crazy with the hearts. So let's get into this. You know, I'm trying to keep these within 15, 20 minutes or less so that you don't have to, work your whole morning or day around them. Hey, and Jedi Jonak, I believe, is in the house. Mimi Feinstein is in the house, so we are ready to rock it. So, Baxter Richardson, school teacher, never knew me. His daughter asked him, please, help Randy, I was friends of the guy she was dating. This is back in high school, before I was expelled. Let me see if that works better. So I'm in a jail cell for armed robbery, and he comes in and he tells me, you don't deserve to be here. You don't belong here. You're capable of doing great things. Now, I'm this 15-year-old kid. Nobody has ever told me anything like that in my entire life. He's telling me, you're capable of doing great things. Hey, Estonia. And all my life, nobody had ever told me anything like that. But because I so desperately wanted to believe it, I believed it. And I was able to create a new story for myself. When I was 30 years old and the restaurant was seized by the tax authorities and they auctioned it off at the courthouse and I ended up selling all my furniture and sleeping on the floor and doing all of that stuff, I decided this ain't working. I don't like this life. I don't like myself. I'm going to change me. And I stopped looking outside. I stopped assigning blame for all my exes and the government and the economy and my crooked partner and all of those other crazy things. Hey, thank you, Ann. And I took personal responsibility. And you know what I did? I created a new story for myself. Hey, speaking of news stories, there's Wes Linden, Jedi Linden in London, great leader over there who's really helping a lot of people create new stories for themselves, like Ann does, like Art Jonak does. We got some special people who are on this broadcast all the time. Oh no, my friend Tomas on the Florida team just lost. I just saw a text. That's not good for them. So they need to create a new story and get things turned around. For you guys who don't know, I'm here in Columbus, Ohio, playing at the World Series with my softball team. But this is about you, all right? So when I talk about creating a new story, I'm giving you some examples of how I created a new story. But what I want you to be looking at is how you create the new story for yourself. What is the new story that you need to create? Because we've all got areas in our life, some things that we would like to change, some things we would like to do differently, some things where we've made some choices and we might have decided that, hey, we didn't, I planned tonight more than one, Scott. Thank you. I'm planning on going off tonight. And how come nobody's asked me how we're doing? I guess you're watching my Facebook post. But yeah, we played 4 games. We played the team from D.C., we played the team from San Francisco, we played a team from Twin Cities, and who was the, I don't remember the other one. Anyway, so we beat all 4 teams. We've run-ruled 2 of them, so we're looking really good. Now, creating this new story, I think there's actually a process. So I'm going to break it down, 7 things that I hope you find these helpful for you look at your life and say, okay, where is it that I might want to create a new story, and what would that look like for me? So here's my process. Feel free to modify it and test it, see how it works for you. I'm just sharing what works for you. Oh, Jonak's getting cocky because we haven't played a Texas team yet. So here's number 1. Somebody please be, hey Germany, good to see you in. Somebody be the scribe for the group if you'll put these up, please. Number 1. Recognize mistakes and find the lessons. Right? The secret to breaking through on anything is recognizing when we've made a mistake, realizing when maybe we made a poor choice, realizing when maybe we made a poor decision, and not beating ourselves up about it, but recognize it and say, okay, what's the lesson there for me? So process number 1, recognize mistakes, find the lessons. Number 2, forgive yourself. Forgive yourself is number 2. You know, we did a whole scope on this. I think it was last week, the forgiveness law of prosperity. That's the biggest issue I see counseling with people for their prosperity and success is the problem they have forgiving others, and most important of all, the problem they have forgiving themselves. Number 3, affirm your new truth. I'm a big believer in affirmations. I like to state them. I like to write them down. I actually like to write them down 13 times. The ancient sages thought there was a mystical power in 13. I don't know if that's true or not, but I like the idea of repeating it, writing it down 13 times. I know I'm just imprinting it more than that, each time more in my subconscious mind. Number 4, enlist your support team. Enlist your support. support team. In other words, I like to do a public declaration. I like to, like when we were talking about productivity, I like to paint myself in a corner and let people know, okay, this is the new product, here when it's going to be delivered, and I'm taking orders for products before I've even created them. So I know I have to create them. I have to get them done. I like to do that publicly. I like to state goals, be public with them. And then the people in my mastermind group, the people who are closest to me, the people who love me and support me, know what I want to accomplish. Yeah, a good point there. But, be careful about the supporters. Of course, we've talked about that on some earlier scopes. But I think when you do that, what you do is you enlist your supporters and you highlight the people who aren't supporting you. You put the cockroaches out in the light, because now if they are trying to sabotage you, or they don't believe in you, or they're not supporting what you're doing, hey, you'll see that right away. Number 5, build it on your prosperity map. Number 5, build it on your prosperity map. Hey, excuse me one sec. So I was out playing in 90-degree weather all day. Then it started raining all day, and it got cold and windy, and so we were playing in the mud and the blood and the beer, and so I've got the sniffles going on again. And you see what I did there? Boom! I just did a Johnny Cash reference, just for you Johnny Cash fans. All right, where were we? Number 5 was build it on your prosperity map. We believe, I really believe in the power of these prosperity manifestations maps, where you put images of things you want to do, have, and become, and then every time you walk by it, even if it's just in your peripheral vision, it still makes an impression on your subconscious mind. Number 6, visualize it. Put it in your movie script. Involve all the sentence. So number 6 is the vision. Visualize it in your mind, the actual event taking place, that you would kind of pick the thing that would be the culmination of this new story. You're winning the best actress in a lead role at the Oscars. Your company is going public, and you're ringing the bell at the New York Stock Exchange. Your book comes out, and it's number 1 on the New York Times bestseller list, and you're picking up the newspaper and seeing it for the first time, or you're getting the phone call from your agent for the first time. A prosperity manifestation map is a vision board, but what I'm talking about, and that's a good question, by the way, number 6, what I'm talking about is actually visualizing it in your mind. Pick the culmination of what this news story would mean for you, what that's maybe a trigger event that shows it's really manifested. And then I want you to write the movie script of that. Remember, we talked back on the writing the movie script of your perfect day, and you want to involve the sights, the sounds, the senses. You want to feel the wind blowing. You want to smell the cookies baking in the oven or the coffee percolating downstairs or whatever. The more of your excuse me, senses that you involve, the more real that is to your subconscious mind. And think back a couple of weeks ago when I did the scope on the success mechanism in your mind. That's how we're activating that. When we're putting these visualizations of events that we want to happen, and the more real they are, the more senses we involve, the more that forces your success mechanism to want to make that happen. Hey, Art, thanks for that. And thank you all. You guys are going crazy on the hearts as usual. Like I say, I have the best followers on Periscope. Hey, Cash Whisperer, good to see you there. Yeah, replay will be up for the next 24 hours. And finally, numero siete. Get into action. Get into action. This is the part a lot of people, they read The Secret and say, well, I'm going to sit home and manifest my Lamborghini is going to pull itself into the driveway. No, it's not going to happen. And Sarah Marble, good to see you on, by the way. I'm new. Who's Randy? Who's Randy? Man. Hey, my name's Randy Gage. Hit the little number down in the right corner. It'll pull up my profile. I do a scope on prosperity every day. So we do daily prosperity scopes. I'm an author, so check out my books if you want to know who I am. So number one, recognize mistakes, look for the lessons. Number two, forgive yourself. Number three, affirm your new truth. Number four, enlist your support team. Number five, put it on your prosperity map. Number six, visualize it with the movie script that you write out and you carry around with you. And number seven, get into action. So this is kind of a little deeper dig on what we talked about yesterday when we talked about unleashing your prosperity, because remember, the way we unleash it, if we talk, remember what Charles Fillmore talked about, the prosperity that was surrounding us in the ethers, and the way that we manifest that prosperity, make it tangible in the physical realm. Yes, there's number 8 from Ange Shaky. Thanks very much. How we do that is through the power of ideas. So this is some specifics of, hey, you got that idea, look at what that is, and that's what you go for. Yes, number 7 was get into action. So, what else? Question on this somewhere we could go deeper for tomorrow. What would be something through I want to serve you guys best. Anybody got something that what we talked about yesterday, what we talk about today, this is triggering something in your mind, a question or somewhere where you would like to take this tomorrow for the Prosperity Scope? Hey, Sandra, you found me exactly at the right time you were meant to find me, okay? Today is a new day. Yes, it's all about subconscious. How to overcome blockers, why a vision board helps, more info on the vision board, action versus procrastination, more on prosperity map details, a lot of prosperity map guide. Okay, listen, I've seen 4 or 5 now on the prosperity map. So let's go with that for tomorrow. That'll be our topic that we'll do on the prosperity scope for Friday, right? Tomorrow's Friday. So that's the plan for tomorrow. Thanks again for all the hearts. If you appreciate this, swipe and share it. And also, hey, Linda Ryan, good to see you. And then please click the links, the Facebook links to Twitter, and share the word on the Prosperity Scope. And some other great topics you guys are suggesting. I will keep those in mind for future scopes. I love what you guys are coming up with here. But for tomorrow, let's go with prosperity manifestation maps and how you make them work for you. So you know the deal. I'm here for you. I believe in you. You go out and have the most amazing day because you really deserve it. I'm about to take the Periscope down. I got to get ready. I got to have 2 games tonight. We're very delayed because of the rain. It rained all night. So our first game actually won't be till like 7:45 tonight. We need to win that game, and then we'll play another game at 10 o'clock tonight. We're going to start. That's how far behind we are in the rain. But hey, that's what we came here for. Came to play ball and win a World Series, and that's what we're about to do. So hope you guys are having an amazing day as I am. Go out there, peace, prosperity, and I will chat with you tomorrow.